Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I upload every Tuesday and you'll know when I upload. What we're going to do today is we're going to see how I created this look right here using only Makeup Revolution products that I purchased from Superdrug. So it is a bit of a haul. I got foundation palettes, contour, lipsticks, the lot. The only things I didn't purchase were brow and powder because I already had them in my collection, and I had products from Makeup Revolution that I would use endlessly, so it was pointless buying anything else. So let's get into the video. Let's stop talking about it and get on with it. So let's get into this video. Eyebrows are done. I've used the Makeup Revolution brow pomade in medium brown. Now I already had this, one of my favourites. It's a go-to, so use that all the time. Absolutely love that. So I did get two palettes from Makeup Revolution. I got the Reloaded palette, which is this one here. This one is £5. It's a very warm tone palette. I did do a couple swatches. I swatched this one and this pinky one up here. They swatch amazing. Let's swatch this one and this one. They're just so nice. Feel really creamy, like they, like they would blend really well. Obviously I've never used the palette before, so know how they perform on the eye, but they look amazing. The next one I got was the Glass Mirror palette. This one is £10, so it is twice the price, but still £10 is an amazing price for a palette. I mean, it's just, look at that packaging, it's just amazing. It's just so glam. Love it. This one is very much more a cool tone palette. It's got blues and pinks and golds. You know, you create some lovely looks with that. There's like this nice silver, that, and there is this like more mauve colour here, like a grey mauve type colour. Look at those. That one's not swatched amazingly well. That one, that silver, looks really nice. What I think I'm going to do today though is I'm going to use the Reloaded palette. Let's go for a warm look. Now I need to put a bit of base on my eyelids, and I did get the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Longwear Concealer. It does say it's crease proof. I mean, it says it should last 16 hours. Now this was £4.99, so let's just get into this. I don't else hate these packagings. I like the applicator. It's the same applicator as the Conceal and Define, which I love. So that's really nice. I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to put some on my lids as a base for the eyeshadow. The shade I got was C2, so let's just get that on. So that's got a good coverage, and when you get to my age and you've got a few more veins and things in your eyelid, to have that little bit of extra coverage on your base is just what you need. So that's not even a lot, and that's covered so well. It's quite a thick consistency. Okay, look at the coverage on that. That's pretty freaky. Okay, I'm just going to take my little fluffy brush and give that a little blend in. That blends quite well as well. Okay, so that's the base done on the eyelids. Can't see any veins or anything. It's covered up any bit of colour that was on there. I think I'm going to go in with this one in the corner here and just put that through my crease and in my outer corner. That's not that much kickback for a £5 palette there. So let's see. That is quite pigmented. Yeah, that is very pigmented. Let's see how it blends. Now I always put like my crease colour on the lid first. Don't worry about blending too much at this stage. It's how it's going to blend through later. But wow, that is pretty nice. It's a little bit lighter on the lid than it is in the pan, but I have got a very white eye base on. Bring that out there a little bit more. I think that looks really nice. Let's get the other eye done. I love Makeup Revolution. It's just so nice, so affordable. I think they're coming out with a new brand soon as well, the XXX. That isn't open to the public yet. As soon as it is, I will be jumping on that bandwagon. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with this colour right here and use that as a transition colour. See, there's a bit of kickback on these, but not a lot. You know, it's a £5 palette. Just blending that through into that crease colour. Blend those together. I'm going to tidy this up here. And let's get this other eye done. Anybody have like a favourite Makeup Revolution palette or Heart Revolution or anything like that? There is so many out there that you're literally spoilt for choice where Makeup Revolution's concerned. So just get them blended through and get rid of all of those harsh lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to top up the base on the lids a little bit, and I'm going to take this angled eyeliner brush and some more of the concealer. Put some more of that through on the lid. I like the angle of this because I think you get a nice line with it. Nice crisp line. Okay, let's just get that other eye done. So that is that done. It's a little bit messy. I think if you were to go back in with maybe a different base or a different concealer, it might be a bit more workable, but they are concealers, they're not meant to be bases, but looks okay. But I'm going to take a flat brush, go in with this pink shimmer right here. I'm just going to take that on a flat brush. I'm not going to spray anything on the brush or anything yet. Let's see how we go first. No, oh yeah, no, it's working. There we go. You have to dig in quite a bit to get the product off, and there's quite a lot of fallout. Let's try the finger. Yeah, better with the finger. So I'm going to go straight in, apply it with the finger on the other eye. It's not as heavy, but it does apply more evenly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with that crease brush, and I'm just going to pat that in that crease colour the tiniest little bit, and just tidy that up where that concealer's going to rise slightly. I'm going to go back in with the fluffy brush. I'm not going to put any extra product on it, and I'm just going to tidy that up slightly. So I think that looks lovely. I think we're pretty much done on the eyeshadow there for now. So there's quite a lot of kickback from the shimmer when I used a brush and not my finger. So I'll just give that a quick tidy up. Now I didn't pick up any eyeliner from Superdrug, but what I did pick up was I picked up a mascara, the Stretch It Out Ultimate Length Mascara. I'm not going to do any eyeliner today, but I'm going to go in with mascara. So this mascara was £6, which is just dead cheap for mascara, but we'll see how it is first before we say whether we like it or not. Why did they do this? It's got 2 on it. Why? Pass the parcel, but mental torture attached to it. I mean, so this is, it's a bit of a matte finish. I like that. So let's see how we get on with this, shall we? What the applicator's like. So on the applicator. So it's like it's plastic. So that's what that looks like. See how we get on. So it doesn't feel scratchy or anything. Now, I don't have the longest eyelashes, so a good mascara is just life. Okay, let's take a look. What's one eye done? That's pretty good. I mean, you can see that I have no eyelashes. They are short, they are fair, they're just not there at all. So that has given me a half decent lash. Let's get this other eye done. I've not curled the lashes or anything, so it's quite a good test for it. I think that's really nice. £6. Can't beat it. So I'm going to go and do some lashes, and then I will be back. We'll do the under eye and we'll do the rest of the face. So that is eyelashes done. I think they just make the look. These are the Ardell Wispies. It just sets it off. Don't regret not getting a liner. It looks really, really nice without. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer, because a little bit went a long, long way. So just a touch. I'm going to put it on the under eye just for something for the eyeshadow for the under eye to stick to. So just pat that along there. I'll just pat that in with my finger slightly. So I don't think a lot of people do this step, but I like it. I think if you're giving a base for your eyeshadow on your lids, why not give a base for your eyeshadow underneath? Some people may do their base beforehand. Some people may do their foundation beforehand, but if you're going to use an eyeshadow that's got a lot of fallout, you're just wasting your time. You're just going to have to go back in, do loads of clean up, and may as well just done your eyeshadow first in the first place. What I'm going to do is, on the fluffy brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of that transition colour, tiny bit, and just swipe that underneath. So I'm just doing the slightest touch. Get that other eye done. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the deeper pink and just tap by brushing and just sweep that underneath as well. I'm going to put that quite close to the waterline. And that looks fabulous. Now, because I didn't pick up an eyeliner and I do feel like I need something in my waterline, I'm just going to take this deep brown eyeshadow and put that in my waterline. This isn't something I'd recommend everybody to do. I know that I can get away with it because I've done it before and I've done it countless times, but don't put powder in your eyes. Okay? And I'm just going to actually sweep that a little bit further out as well. Just give the eye a little bit of depth. See, that's set it right off. I'm just going to go a little bit into the inner corner with this as well. Just pat it there. Yeah, like that. That works well. There's not a lot of kickback with this brown. Not at all. Thought there might have been, but no. I'll just do that again. I always pull my under eye down slightly. Don't want to be tugging at our eyes too much. Will give you wrinkles. Take my word for it. So notice I'm just patting that in as well, and I'm not swiping it. And then I'm just going to swipe that underneath. really, really close to the waterline there. That just gives it a lovely smoked out look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit in the upper inner corner as well, just to really frame the eye. What are we thinking? I think that looks amazing. So I'm gonna put mascara on while I'm baking my under eyes, because if it's a bit wet, the bake will just wipe it off if it comes underneath. So we'll do that then. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the primer. Primer I bought was the Revolution Pore Blur and Prime Primer. It's a bit of a mouthful. And funnily enough, it's a blurring primer. This was £6.99. I think that's cheap enough for a primer. Let's see how it goes. Primers are kind of falling out of fashion a little bit, I feel, but I like them. I've got a lot of pores that need a little bit of attention, you know, and I know it is a primer for your foundation to stick to, but they do offer other things. They can be moisturising. It's personal preference. It depends what you want to do and what you want your makeup to do for you. So this comes in a little squeezy tube. Put some at the back of my hand. Oh, so it's a little bit like the Benefit Professional, I think that's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's how it's come out there. A little, oh, that feels nice. Let's get that on the face. That is very, very similar to the Professional. Could do a dupe test, if anybody knows. It's already a dupe. That feels really, really nice. Feels like it's really smooth on the skin. Now bear in mind, I've never used any of these products before. These are all first impressions, apart from the eyebrows. But I think that feels lovely. It doesn't feel sticker. It's getting a little bit bitty as I rub it in. That feels really, really nice. Skin feels so smooth. So the foundation that I picked up was the Conceal and Hydrate Radiant foundation. So I do have combination skin, and not combination in a way where part of my face is oily and part of it's dry. Combination is in one day I'll have a dry face and one day I'll have an oily face. It depends on the weather, the environment that I'm in, all sorts. So this may be a good winter foundation for me, because my face is drier in the winter and oilier in the summer, obviously because we're sweating more. So this feels, I think this is plastic, but it feels glass. It's good quality. There is 23 millilitres in this, so a good amount. The shade I got was F2, which is fair. This comes with a pump, so I'm just going to pump some of that onto the back of my hand. Oh, that's the colour. That'll match me quite well. I've no fake tan on or anything at the moment. And I'm going to use my blending sponge to blend that in. That's a bit of coverage. See how that blends through? That's just one little tap in those few small pumps that I put through. Do neck a little bit. The ears. Now, I don't put foundation right up to my under eye. I only conceal in my under eye. Do this because I've got wrinkles. If you have foundation, then you have concealer on top. There's a lot more to sit in those lines. None of us want that. So it does say this is a medium to full coverage concealer, so this covered me really, really well. I think if you went in with a second coat, it would really, really, really be a good coverage. Let's do it. One more pump and then just one more coat. One more thin coat. We don't want to be too thick and we don't want to be too cakey. None of us wants that in our lives. Didn't even really need that full pump for the second coat. So let's take the concealer again. Concealer's getting a lot of use. And bob that onto the under eye. Blend it in. Now a little bit of that's gone a long way. Let's blend that through. We all know I'm old school and I like to use the wedge. Blended really well. You can see that that's covered the bags, covered the lines. See the difference? Let's get this other eye done. So I'm going to take concealer again and highlight the points of my face and blend that upwards. Perfect. Just wipe those lips off a bit because they look a bit weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Revolution Translucent Setting Powder. Now I didn't get this in the Superdrug haul because I knew I already had a powder and I absolutely love this, so I wasn't going to buy any others. It's a talc free, no flashback and water resistant setting powder. I just love it. It's amazing. So I'm just going to bake my under eye with that. Now, because the concealer is really thick, I'm not going to go mad on the bake. I'm not going to do loads. We don't want it to look cakey. So, I'm going to warm up the face now. And I picked up the Patricia Moonlight Glow palette. So there was this in a darker shade. Obviously, being like Casper the Friendly Ghost, I went for the lighter shade. Does anybody else love Patricia Bright? She's just, I think she's just amazing and watch her channel all of the time. I actually have the shadow palette as well. It was bought as a gift from my husband. The Rich in Life palette. It's amazing. I may even do a look and do a review on it because I just love it and I love her so much. She's just the boss. This was £8, but this is a face palette, so we get in this a contour, a blush and a highlight. It's really nice. It's got a nice mirror in there as well. See my ring light? But that is lovely. Really nice. It's I like the packaging as well because even though it's a little bit thicker, it's sturdy, so you know that you're going to be able to take it somewhere and it's not going to fall apart, or you're going to be able to put it in your makeup bag at your case and it's not going to drop and smash. Love that. So we're going to go in with the contour. I'm just taking my Real Techniques contour brush, my favourite contour brush. Not a lot of kickback at all, and we're just going to start off lightly. That's nice. Make sure we blend it through a bit and then sharpen it up. Get this other side done, and I'm going to do the forehead. I'm going to take this medium angled crease brush and I'm just going to do the sides of my nose slightly. I don't usually contour my nose, but I just feel like it today. And I'll blend that in when I wipe that bake away. I do have a weird nose. I have a bump there, quite a hard bump, so it's a little bit strange sometimes. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and wipe that bake away. I'm just going to blend that contour on the nose in a little bit with the smaller brush. So I think I'm going to sharpen the cheekbones up a little bit. So I'm going to take the Makeup Geek Chiseled Cheek brush and just tap the flat part of that in the contour powder and just swipe that through and then blend that back slightly. See the difference that makes. And then do the same on the other side. We're chiseled without being too much there. That powder is just amazing. I love it. And the eyes look so nice. They look amazing. For a £5 palette, I can't get over it. It's £5. £5. I'm going to go back in with the Patricia Bright Moonlight Glow and I'm going to do the blusher. It's a lovely little peachy shade here. I'm going to go in with my Beauty Bay Make Me Blush. A little swirl. I'm just going to tap those little cheeky bones. That's very pigmented. Blend that back a little bit. Same there. This would actually make a really nice shadow as well. I'm obsessed with using things as shadows that are just other things. Just because it says it's an eyeshadow or it's a blusher doesn't mean it can't be anything else. So I feel like I've just lost that contour a little bit with that blusher because the blusher is really pigmented, so you just need the slightest hand with it. It's really pigmented. And just bring that back a little bit. So I'm going to powder the rest of the face before I do the highlighter. Back with the Revolution translucent powder. I'm just going to take this on my Real Techniques powder brush and I just pat that around the face. It is quite messy, that powder, as a downside. So for highlighter, there is one in the Patricia Bright palette which is this kind of gold shimmer here. However, I did purchase the Glass Mirror Illuminator. That goes with the other palette that we didn't use, but this looks much more my colour. See, again, look at the packaging on that. That looks so nice. Oh, see, look at that. That just feels so nice. I'm going to take this, it's actually a Sigma tapered blending brush, but I like to use it for a bit of highlighter. Oh yes, I didn't do my mascara when we baked the under eyes. Let's do it now before we finish this off. I knew there was something I forgot. Get both these eyes done. I'm loving it. On the end of the nose, Cupid's bow. So I'm also going to use that highlighter on my inner corner, put a little bit down the centre of the nose, and then I'm going to do the brow bone with that as well. So, setting spray. I purchased the Glass Glow Fix spray, which is this here, which is again from the Mirror Glass range. This was £8. I'm just going to use that. That feels nice. That feels really hydrated. So that with the Conceal and Hydrate foundation for a really dewy glowy look is just going to look spot on. So lips. I did not get a lip liner. There's a lot of stuff I didn't get. I thought I had a full face. But I did get this lipstick collection called Pore. Now this was £7 and you get 5 full-size lipsticks in that. So let's get that open and give that a gander. But here they are here. So they are full size. So the colours we've got is Untouched, Sooner or Later, Whispers, Naked Beauty or Mannequin. Now, I think I'm going to go for the Naked Beauty, which is the 114 shade. I'm in. But all the plastic is getting static now and sticking to me. So that is that colour there. Looks really nice. I think it's got to look lovely with this. There is a couple of like pinky nudes. This one's just calling to me, so this is what I want to use. Let's get this on. No, that is far more kind of orangey than I thought it was going to be. So I'm just going to go in with the bare 112 when I get it open. That over the top. Now let's take a look. Yeah, that's better. This is quite creamy. So guys, that is the finished look. I really like it. I think for what I've paid for these products, for the full face that I've got and the looks that I'm going to be able to create, is just phenomenal. Actually blown away by the eyeshadow. I think it's so nice. The Reloaded palette, £5. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was amazing. No bad things to say about that. 10 out of 10. But this is the first look I've done with it. I will do some more looks, see how we go. Maybe I'll go in a favourites video, who knows. But you know, it's a nice warm blown out look. It's really nice. I love it. For the price point, I think it's amazing. Really, really nice. The next thing I really liked, the concealer. This is, it's a 16-hour wear for the price of this is again as well. It's just amazing. It was a good base on my lids. First base. When I was trying to cut the crease for the shimmer, it did go a bit high, got a bit messy, but it wasn't anything that I couldn't cope with. It sorted itself out fine. So again, absolute steal. The foundation, it's gone on really nice. It feels nice. Medium to full coverage, not telling any lies. For less than a tenner, you can't go wrong. If you're just getting into makeup, this is still, you know, if you were spending your pocket money, it'd still be a lot of money, but you're going to be able to create a fair few looks with it. If you're just getting into makeup, Makeup Revolution is the way to go. Definitely the way forward. The primer I like, very, very similar to the Pore Professional from Benefit. However, I did find when I was rubbing it in, it did start to get a little bit bitter. Whether I was over rubbing or what, I don't know. So we will see with this. It filled in my pores. It felt really nice, but it did start to get a little bit bitty on the face. So we will see. The highlighter, loved it. Packaging, amazing. The glow, just, you know, phenomenal. It's got a lovely mirror inside. The packaging feels like a good sturdy packaging. Again, I've not got really anything bad to say. The Patricia Bright Moonlight Glow palette, amazing. Just, you know, for the £8, packaging was amazing. Blusher, contour, highlighter, really, really, really nice. Didn't use this. I'll do a separate video on this because I know there's been a lot of hype about that. The lipsticks, they feel nice. They're nice and creamy. Getting 5 full-size lipsticks for £7. Nothing else to say about that, is there? The Glass Glow Fix felt so nice. I'll continue to use all these products. They may appear in a favourites video. The mascara I thought was really, really good. I loved the packaging, like the little matte black. It was really, really nice. Most of these products are under £10. I mean, this palette, £5. £5 and look at the look I've created. Phenomenal. I don't know, I'm lost for words. I just don't know how they managed to make them for £5. So that's the end of my rant on about Makeup Revolution. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you for the support. Thank you for watching. Please leave comments down below. Any other videos that you want to see, any other looks you want me to create, any tips for makeup in your 40s, I can do that. You know, there are no rules when it comes to makeup. There are no rules when it comes to age. It is a timeless thing. So I digress. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I am uploading every Tuesday and I will see you in the next one. Bye!